Stocer out behind his net to stop it for Red Deer. Plays it up the left wall. Kindle, quick shot toward the net. Stocer save, rebound, puck off the post, then off the skate blade of Stocer as Carson Wedge almost snuck it home. Calgary comes close again, but it stays tied at 0. Doesn't get much closer than that one, as a bit of a weird bounce almost proves fatal for the Rebels. Pucking behind the Calgary net, as the Hitmen have had some jump in their step in the first minute of this game. They come back across center up the left side. Connor Vinston, formerly of Swift Current, Teen AAA League. He's got his first in the dub. Steven Steranka gives the Rebels another first period goal and an early 1-0 lead. 8th first period goal of the season for Red Deers. Calgary looks to answer. They get the puck into Rebels territory. Toward the net, blocker save, Stocer rebound. Rebels can't hang on to it. Adazinski spins and fires, deflects the own zone. Face off to the left of Stocer. Jace Weir deflects it out to center. Calgary gets it back across the blue line, but the Rebels have it again. Fabrizi, quick give and go with Jace Weir. Taylor Fabrizi, 3rd star last night with 2 assists in a fight in that game against Medicine Hat. Dumps it in, no icing. Rebels steal the puck. Beckett Hamilton looking out front for Larson. Now Fabrizi from the left point, tries a shot, blocked. Puck trickles out to center. Fabrizi quickly gets to it. Now the Hitmen will try and settle things down. Reese Hamilton up ahead to Poulin, leaves it in his own zone. Weir quickly ahead to center up to Stranka. Tried to fire it up the middle, goes off a skate. Poulin tracks it down, gets across center, dumps it in and heads off. 5.5 gone in the first. Right point, quick shot from Missouri, tipped wide. Robertson behind the net, tried to bank it out front. He goes over top of the net, settles down on the stick of the defender Hamilton, and Calgary's able to bring it across their blue line. Fraser Leonard, former Saskatoon Blade, dumps it in. Stocer behind his net, holds it, fires it up the left side, but it's cut off. Hits for Breezy. Now he'll play it to the far right side. Jake Mazura's on it. Quickly ahead to Matthew Guard. Banks it ahead to Wilkie. Bottom of the right circle. Pass out front. Roberts hooked up. No call. Now the call is coming. Fabrizi's shot goes just wide as the Rebels will. Rebels power play once again brought to you by PV Mart. Proud community builders since 1967. Rebels 3 for 18 on the power play so far this year. 16.7%. Calgary's penalty kill 75%. Josephson, left half wall. Plays it in behind the net. Bernie tries to settle it down. Brings it to the left hash marks again to Josephson. To the point. Weir. Shot. Tip toward the net. Goes off the keister of Carson Bernie. Rebels find the loose puck and hold on to it. Bernie right half wall to Larson. Right point. Weir. Right side Larson. Left point. Josephson. Larson. Banned on the one-timer. It goes wide. Hamilton tied up. Can't clear. Dropped the 8-minute mark in this first period. Rebels up 1-0. Now 0 for 1 on the PV Mart power play. Shots remain 4-2 Calgary. Rebels did not get an official shot on net on that man advantage. Stocer plays it to the near corner. Tulk races to get to it. Banks it to the right point. Aura's got it. Long shot. Rips it over top of the net. May have gone off the glove of Stocer and wide. Tulk brings it back to the slot. Vinston shot. Goes off a leg and wide. Off the deflection by Jeremiah Roberts wide of his own net. Keats Fawcett picks it up as Calgary settles into the Red Deer zone. Hamilton. Right side. Reese Hamilton plays the puck ahead. Pass it in the slot, intercepted by Roberts. Plays it left side for Steranka. He brings it across center. Plays the puck ahead. Poulin in behind the Calgary net. Gets to it just ahead of the defenseman, Aura. Calgary clears the center. Puck in the far right corner, and Calgary's in. Hunter Aura can't track it down cleanly as we come up on the 9-minute mark here in the first period. Rebels leading 1-0. Vinston takes a big hit inside the Calgary blue line from Derek Thurston, and that's going to draw a crowd. Crack and dump it in. So that gives the Rebels a moment to get some fresh legs out there with 9:40 to go in the first. Red Deer still up 1-0. Josephson, big hit at center ice by Carson Wedge as the two captains collide. Puck dumped into Red Deer's end. Solid jolt there by Carson Wedge on Josephson. Now Josephson comes back to get a pump piece of Gorzinski. Meantime, the Calgary Hitmen take the puck to the Red Deer slot. Wedge, backhand pass out front. Kindle stepped on it. Puck goes wide. Ollie Josephson still out there. Plays the head towards Bernie, but it's over his stick. And now in his own end, Hunter Aura's got it. Rookie blue liner plays it to Hamilton. Quickly ahead. Calgary crosses the Red Deer line, but they lose it, and they'll have to backtrack. Now it's going to be blown dead on the off. Only Wenatchee. Long shot deflects toward the Red Deer net. Chip wide by Weir as Calgary wins the draw to start their power play. Tulk at the left point. Wheels up the left hash mark. Stops. Bumps it back to Reese Hamilton. Back to Tulk on the left wing. Plays it down low. Wedge. Shot. Stocer save. Covers up the rebound. It's there somewhere. Now he's got it froze. Nothing. Minute 41 to go in Calgary's power play, and they win the draw again. Reese Hamilton, long shot, scores! May have been tipped on its way by. Regardless, Calgary's tied this game at 1.
That's right. It was Reese Hamilton took the shot from the blue line, just a wrist shot, putting it towards the net, and it hit an arm or a stick or something on its way in about the hash marks. I'm not sure if it was one of his teammates or a Rebel stick, but anyways, changed direction on Stoser. He had no chance as he waved at it at the frantic last little moment there, but too little too late, and the wrist shot from the blue line does the trick.
Clean face-off win by Calgary. Puck comes right back to Reese Hamilton with the pass to Fabrizi. Left side, Larson got a piece of it, couldn't deflect it in. Calgary's going to try and bring it the other way. Nice hit right at the Rebels bench as Fabrizi gives his man a seat. That was Sawyer Mays. Puck at the Calgary blue line. Larson on it, pokes it toward the slot, but Dax Williams there to cover up. Goes in behind his net for Calgary. Plays it off to Hamilton, the goal scorer. Knifes it ahead. Fabrizi from the left point. Shot deflects over top of the Calgary net. Dranchak right wall. Left point, Fabrizi waits for a bounce off the boards. Plays it behind the net to Jet Larson. Veteran out of Delisle, Saskatchewan, wearing an A for the Rebels this season. One of the 3 Rebels overagers on their roster. Can't hold the zone as Calgary's able
to him. Good shot on net.
Calgary wins another draw. They turn it over, however. Pass out front just out of the reach of Roberts. Red Deer dumps the puck back in. It's on the far right half wall. Wilkie takes a bump. Puck slides over to guard. Out front. Pass ends up on Fabrizi. Stick shoots. He hits the post. Wolfswick on the right side. Oh, Matteo Fabrizi got that through a sea of traffic in front, but he hits the iron. It stays 1-1 with under 4 to go in this first period. Puck out to center. Fabrizi hustles to it. Slides it far right side for Luke Blueswick. Gets it ahead to Matthew Guard. Puck goes off. It's the puck deep in behind the Red Deer net. Calgary goes for a line change. 3:15 to go in the first. Steranka right wing side. Across his own blue line. Cut off by Kindle. And the Rebels try and get it past center. Now Smith bumps it towards Poulin, out of his reach. He got a piece of it, but now Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Ora quickly ahead. Kindle deflects it into Red Deer's zone. Missouri fires it off the right wing boards. It's going to go all the way down, however. Hamilton's going to try and beat out the icing against Reese. Calgary wins it. Left point. Reese Hamilton fires it off the end boards. Puck out front. Knocked out of harm's way by Thurston. That's Beckett Hamilton with it for Red Deer. Knew I was going to fumble those 2 guys up at some point. Dranchak banks it ahead to Beckett Hamilton. Brings it back to Missouri. Near left side for Thurston. Just shy of center. Dumps it in, but it went off a Calgary stick. No ice in on the play. Beckett Hamilton fires it ahead. Quick give and go with Dranchak, who's got it. Tried to cycle it down low, but that one's cut off by Reese Hamilton. Calgary to center. Tulk over to Connor. Calgary wins another face-off. Hamilton at the left point. Dishes off this time to Tulk on the left hash marks. Plays it down low. Wetch at the goal line. Tulk left hash marks. Surveys. Down low to Wetch. Puck eludes him, but he gets a short pass back from Vidston. Tulk, left point. Hamilton, right point. Ben Kindle. Head up, plays it down low. Vidston can't settle it down. Pass out front. Rebels do intercept, and Matthew Guard spins and clears. Last minute of play in the first period. Calgary at the puck behind their net. Reese Hamilton starts to play ahead. Had 31 points last year in 42 games. And Reese Hamilton missed for 2 months last year due to injury. He's got the puck at the left point. Right point now, Ben Kindle. And Reese Hamilton, middle point. Far left side, Tulk, top of the circle. Hamilton, one-time blast, behind wide of the net. Rebound, Wedge couldn't chip it home. Looked like he had some room short side, but couldn't get a piece of the puck as Red Deer able to clear. 30 seconds left in the period. Wedge, left side, Tulk. Takes a look. To the left hash mark, sets up there. Tulk down low, pass up front, shot Moranov, couldn't get the shot away cleanly. Thurston blocked it. Hamilton from the point, off the end boards, puck pinballs around. Rebels chop it up the left hash marks, but not out. Hamilton shot, deflecting out Stoser, he's got it, whistled.
Cleared the front of the net, which the Rebels haven't been doing very forcibly so far in this game. But Wench was the recipient of his hit, and a couple of his teammates, Moranov, and who is often in there, came in to see what the problem was and tried to explain to Thurston that he's not supposed to do that.
Well, Ben Kindle took the brunt of that clearing out forcefully by Derek Thurston, then Wetch came to his aid.
Yeah, Kindle took the hit, and then Wetch and Moranov came to try to straighten out Thurston, but when they...
Dranchak, Larson, Fabrizi, and Weir out for the rest of this penalty kill. Puck slides into Calgary's end to our broadcast right. Reese Hamilton, who has Calgary's goal, loses an edge, tied up by Larson. Puck does get ahead to Connor Vidston. Gets to the Red Deer line, top of the left circle, drops it for Tulk, high slot, shot deflects off a leg and well wide of the Red Deer net. Puck goes around the wall to the near left point. Tulk will hold it there. Wearing an A for the Hitmen, cuts along the blue line. Dishes back to Reese Hamilton. Right side Tulk, top of the circle. 5 seconds left in the power play as Wetch fanned on a shot attempt. Red Deer's going to clear, so they will survive this edition of the Carstar penalty kill. And now we'll see what the Rebels have for a response here after Calgary carried the play much of period 1. Reese Hamilton from behind his net, right side for Adazinski. Puck goes off his skate. That'll be an icing against the Hitmen 40. Watches on over his right. Adazinski battles on the draw against Josephson. Josephson pulls it back to the right point. Luke Fluswick hangs on to it. Left point now. Bouquet shot deflects off a Calgary stick and just wide. Puck stays in deep for the time being as Adazinski's tied up by Josephson in the far corner. Brigley pokes it out front, but Moranov's there to leave it for Axel Herdig. Fires up the left wall. Kept in at the point by Fluswick. Shot toward the net. Goes wide to the near side. Hamilton on his own right wing for Calgary takes a bump but gets it out to center. Wetch gains the zone, tries a toe drag.
Them to continue to focus on middle or open ice and not try to battle through the tough high traffic areas.
Played his 200th game a couple of nights ago Wednesday at home versus Saskatoon. Had a goal in that one for Calgary. Blades picked up the win by a score of 5-3. Here it's 1-1 as Reese Hamilton fires it wide of the Red Deer net. Fabrizi behind his goal leaves it for Smith. Tried to get it to Weir, but it's cut off by Valiant. Steven Steranka, he's got Red Deer's goal in this one. Plays it out to center. Poulin banks it to the left side. Fabrizi joins the play. He's got it down low. Pass up front. Scores!
Over to Poulin, over to Fabrizi on the wall, who dishes it to the middle of the ice. Poulin, credit him, kept his stick on the ice and had to take that off the backhand and direct it into the net.
That's his second goal of the season, second in the Western Hockey League, and the offensive breakout from Matteo Fabrizi. Incidents that happen. Face off to Stoser's right. Calgary pulls it back to Hamilton. Left half ball to Oliver Tulk. Pass out front, deflects off a Red Deer stick. It'll get out to center. Shots are 11-5 favoring Calgary, but the Rebels lead 2-1. Tulk, left point. Plays it along the blue line. Rebels intercept. Weir banks it ahead to Josephson. Across the Calgary blue line, left circle, tries a shot deflected high and wide by Reese Hamilton. Puck stays in play. Kindle darts across center. Gets to the Red Deer line, right wing feed. Wetch, shot, rips it wide of the Red Deer net. Rebound's going to get it all the way out to center ice. Reese Hamilton, the native of Whitewood, Saskatchewan, starts it ahead. Right wing side, Carson Wetch. Plays it behind the Red Deer net. Weir gets a piece of it to the near half wall. Guard tied up quickly on the forecheck. Puck bounces loose to Fabrizi. And he finds some open space to clear out the length of the ice. Minute 10 to go in the penalty kill. Rebels up 2-1. Reese Hamilton's got it. Up ahead to Maxim Moranov.
Correct that open ice that was there in the first period and just a little overly aggressive when his stick came up.
Puck in the neutral zone. Rebels get a piece of it to chip it into Calgary's end. Tulk tied up by Larson on an aggressive forecheck. Now they've got to hustle back because Calgary's got a 3-on-2. Vidston up the right wing. Drops it off. Kindle can't handle it cleanly. That allows Larson to scoop it down the ice. Rebels catch a break there on a clear 3-on-2 for Calgary. Tulk at his own blue line. Settles it down. Gets across center to the Red Deer line. Centering pass. Tied up by Josephson. Kindle. Vidston. Hamilton right point. Reese Hamilton plays it ahead to Connor Vidston. Has it on the right hash marks. Lugs it back to the right point. Now left point now for Hamilton. Quick feed back from Tulk. Reese Hamilton, right point now. Ben Kindle plays it back ahead to Vidston. Calgary working it around the outside in Red Deer territory. Now they take it toward the slot. Sharp angle try from Wetch, tied up just enough by Thurston. Couldn't get a shot away. Kindle at the right point. Back ahead to Vidston. Brings it back to the blue line. Drops it off now for Kindle. Into the slot. Puck goes off a stick. Tulk sweeps it back to the left point. Reese Hamilton. Under a minute left in the Red Deer penalty. Tulk, left hash marks. Takes a look, back to the point. Hamilton one more time. Far right, Kindle, top of the circle. Hamilton, midpoint. Kindle, right slot. Left side, Tulk, shoots. Stoser gets over in time to make.
Fourth line didn't play much. 2 games in 2 nights, more ice time tonight, and they're being rewarded on the score sheet as well.
They're back on the ice here, but a misfired pass is going to lead to an icing. Puck sits there for a moment. Missouri had it knocked off his stick. Bounces in the air in the Red Deer slot. Missouri finds it. Now he settles into his own left corner. Pass ahead to Poulin. The rookie out of Abbotsford tied up at center, but Weir. Puck at the left point. Kindle keeps it in. Plays it down low. Wetch tied up nicely by Weir. Puck comes to the near hash mark. Skorzinski gets a piece of it, but he's cut off nicely by Jack Bouquet. Rebels out to center. Beckett Hamilton had that puck go off entry. Shots now 12-10 favoring Calgary. Puck dumped into Rebels territory. It's in behind the Red Deer net. Luke Blueswick picks it up. Rebels rookie from Calgary. Fumbled the puck briefly, but now the Rebels will skate it out. Poulin over to Stranka, who's got 2 points on the night. Gets to center, dumps it in. Goes around the end wall. Poulin gets a piece of it on the left side. Ties it up for Stranka. Scooped away from him by Sawyer Mays. Stranka is going to get tagged for hooking. Tough break. Josephson can't get it out on the first try. Does on the second, however. And now the goaltender, too, has to play it ahead of Talon Brigley. Brigley's going to cut it off on the right wall. Pass out front. Josephson. Shot deflected over the glass to Moranov. Hash marks along the wall. Takes it around the Red Deer net to the far right corner. Drops it to the right point, looking for Grzinski. It's cut off by Wilkie. Fan on his clear, however. Moranov on the goal line has it. Sharp angle try. Stoser save. Rebound. That one goes off a body in front and wide. 10 seconds left in Calgary's power play. At the left point, Reese Hamilton winds, fires. Shot didn't get through. Rebounds out front. Jace Weir fires it. Slams it off the glass. Rebels get another penalty kill. 4:15 to go in the second. Stranka's back out there for the Rebels. Puck through the neutral zone. Red Deer net. Weir fights off Tulk. Dishes off for Blueswick. He's got to make a quick play. Kicks it back to his stick to elude Vitston. Nice pass ahead to Trey Wilkie. He gets the head just behind Jeremiah Roberts, however. He gets on his horse, ties it up in the left corner in Calgary's end. Guard picks up the loose puck. Brings it to the right slot. High shot. Blueswick rips it on net. That one goes off a body in front. Roberts steals the loose biscuit. Left point feed to Fabrizi. Holds the zone. Right point. Blueswick. Shot. Save. 2. Rebound. Down on the ice. Rebels dig it loose. It's out front. Calgary trying to knock it out of harm's way, and they do. Kept in at the point by Blueswick. Fans on a shot attempt, however. Now Calgary does get it to center. Jake Mazura's got it. The rookie Rebels blue liner of Saskatoon got it to center ice where it was cut off. Calgary brings it back in. Good back check by Carson Burney. Ties up Ethan Moore as he was trying to cut through the slot. Adazinski forced behind the net by Dranchak. David Adazinski back to the left point. Shot. Bounces wide of the Red Deer net off the stick of Reese Hamilton. And now Carson Burney takes a bump right at his bench. The linesman takes the brunt of that collision. Goes right into the Rebels bench. Hicks back on the ice quickly. And now the plus
line, you're out towards the neutral zone. Did a good job of dropping down and covering for his partner.
Well, I couldn't tell for a moment whether Hughesby was holding up 6 fingers, but it was just the offside call he was making. Burney, centering pass. Josephson couldn't get to it cleanly. Hitman to the line, but not out. Now it bounces off of Brigley's leg to center. Calgary settles it down. Moore bumps it back to Reese Hamilton, who's been good tonight for Calgary. Coming up on the 4-minute mark of the third period. Nice hit in the offensive zone by Josephson on the rookie blue liner, Hunter Ora. Josephson, left slot. Puck rolls away from him. Tries to hang on to it. Kicks it to his stick. Top of the right circle. Now on the right half wall. Pivots. Still has it. Josephson, slot shot. Wide to the short side. Fabrizi left half wall. Score! Ollie Josephson with the lone assist on Matteo Fabrizi's 4-1 goal. So the Rebels captain with the 2-point night so far. They lead 4-1 over the Calgary Hitmen just past the 6-minute mark here in this third period. Reese Hamilton, he's got Calgary's lone goal so far. Stretch pass to center. Rebels cut it off. Dranchak quickly on it. Gets to the Calgary blue line. He's tied up. Ends up going offside on the play.
An Italian kitchen, 67th Street, Red Deer.
Face off to the right of Stoser. Rebels win it. Jace Weir is going to lug it across the blue line himself. He'll gain center ice. Brings it into Calgary's end. Dumps it into the left corner. Then peels off. 5:35 left to go in the third. Rebels up 4-1. Puck at center. Brigley ahead to Josephson, who's had a great night tonight. Can't handle that one as Adazinski brings it into Red Deer's end. Left wing feed. Moranov, long shot. Easy stick save for Stoser. Adazinski, far left corner. Pass out front, into the slot. Josephson picks it up. Brigley's going to lug it out to center. Gets just shy of center ice to dump it in. Ora cuts off Josephson. That'll negate any icing. Now Josephson with the puck. Pass out front. Brigley! That went denied by 2 off a perfect centering pass. Josephson to Brigley. Calgary's netminder just gets his left arm on the corner and follows up. Takes a bump from Poulin. Ing has it for the Hitman. Turns it over to Poulin. Chips it out to center. 2:25 to go in the third. Rebels up 4-1. Weir. Pass in front of his own net dangerously there. Picked up by Adazinski. Fires it off the outside of the cage. Stranka can't get to it ahead of Hunter Ora. Now the puck goes over top of the Calgary blue liner, settles into the Red Deer bench for a stopping chance moments ago as that centering pass from Evan Smith was cut off before it got to Steven Stranka. Calgary gets a quick one off the draw as Hunter Ora's point shot the Hockey League. He's been good on the back end tonight for the Hitmen. Don't shut the door just yet. Calgary gets within a pair. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Red Deer looks to shut the door here, but the Hitmen have life late in this one. Out shooting Red Deer 29-19. Rebels have a 2-goal lead, but Ollie Josephson steals the puck. Brings it into the slot. Josephson shot, forcing Eric Tu to fight that one off with his blocker. 95 seconds left in the third period. Puck deep in Calgary's end. Kindle bumps it back. Reese Hamilton brings the puck ahead, fires it ahead towards Wedge, deflected away from him. Blueswick. Calgary's net is now empty. Blueswick played ahead, but not out. Guard reaches for it, can't collect it. Calgary with the empty net with 2-goal deficit. They're facing shot attempt. Goes right into the trapper of Calgary wins it clean to the point. Shot through traffic. Stosur save. Rebound directed on net as well. Calgary gets a quick shot off the draw. Rebels gets it to the left point. Reese Hamilton goes down to a knee to hold the zone. Toke plays it behind the net to Vidston. Toke left corner. Last minute in the third. Puck at the right point. Kindle shot blocked by Bernie. Josephson hustles to the rebound. It's going to get it out to Brigley. Up ahead to Bernie across the blue line. Shoots. Score!